Hey guys, how's it going everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gents, it is time for a brand new Ben 10 Customs, and today's suggestion comes to us from Sinister6. That's the name of the account. Pretty cool Spider-Man 2099 avatar you have. And this comment received one of the top likes on the last Customs video, and it was for a suggestion of make Bloxx with 2 X's. He's an alien, which is made out of Lego. So it felt like it'd be an appropriate one to create. After all, we are playing a Lego game, so it was like, hey, that one is a no-brainer. We had to build that one at some point. So thank you so very much for that suggestion. Of course, don't forget, like always, guys, if you want to leave a suggestion for an alien that you would like to see created, please use the comment section down below to let me know which one you would like to see. Also, hit that like button on this one. As soon as we hit 500 likes, I'll get the next one up for you guys so that we continue at the pace that we've been going on so far. We've started to design a brand new batch of aliens. We've got Gray Matter completed, Swampfire, Stinkfly, and Wrath. Oh my goodness, this one was so crazy difficult to complete, but we now go on ahead and continue onwards and forwards to the next one, which is going to be Bloxx. And when I googled a picture of this guy, I was like, this looks awesome. We have to try to build this guy. So that is what we're going to do. It's going to be probably the most colorful alien we've built so far. I don't know what the heck his powers would be. Does he just like turn into blocks or something? Maybe he could like reassemble into whatever he wants. Regardless, it's definitely the most colorful design we see, and I'm gonna go on ahead and venture to say that this is probably going to be the easiest design we've built so far, period. Now, I could be wrong about that, because to be honest, the last episode when we were going into the Wrath episode, I was like, how difficult could it be? It's a tiger with some giant claws, and then it proved to be probably the most difficult design we've built so far, where I was just completely stumped and I wasn't sure how the heck to make him look as accurate as possible. But regardless, today I'm going to go on ahead and guess that this one should be pretty easy. So ability wise, I don't think this character can fly, so we're just going to give him the double tap. Jump ability, so let's see which one. I want to try to keep them all different so that all the aliens are sort of different. I think we'll go with this one. Okay, so that is good. We've taken care of that ability. I feel like it'd be kind of good for this guy to be able to then have a drone access, almost like he could just summon in a drone that's built out of bricks, you know, so it kind of works in that sense. So we'll go with that. And then if there's any other abilities that I'm missing, please let me know, because I definitely would love to know if there's anything else we should add onto this character, as far as also skills or anything like that, because again, I don't know much about the powers of these characters outside of what they look like. Sometimes, like if it's a flaming character, I assume it can probably throw fireballs or create flames. So let me know down in the comment section below. So with that in mind, personality wise, I think we just need to adjust a couple things. First of all, the health icon to be green, because we've made them all green for all of our different alien characters. Speed is just going to be normal. I don't think he has super speed or anything like that. We have different poses here for the animation. You have normal, cool, monster, martial artist, strong, and trickster. I feel like strong fits the character because he seems almost like hunched over, kind of like a gorilla in the different pictures that you see. He's almost like a gorilla that's built out of bricks. So that's kind of what we're going for. All right, so with that in mind, let's get to work, shall we? So step 1. Oh, wait a minute. I just thought of something for Wrath. Could we have used... Nah, because I thought for a second, I was like, Wrath could have maybe used something from the cape department, but nope. All right, so let's start with, I guess, the legs. So the legs have 2 tones on them. Now he does, I just realized, he does have also like black lines going through the different parts and pieces that this character's designed with. Okay, so let's keep that in mind then. Ideally, we want to maybe find a design that has that built in as well. So we want the bottom part of his legs to be red and the top part of his legs to be yellow. So that's what we're looking for. And ideally some black lines throughout, if we can. So this is getting very specific, I know, but we're going to try to find something that is at least remotely close to that. So this is kind of correct, but we need the colors flipped. So if it was flipped, we could probably use that. Can't use any of this. What about this one here? What changes color on this? Nope. Can't use that. Nope. And the other thing is that it looks like the character model is very, very, very bright. That's the key here. Now, man, why do all superheroes have yellow boots? Why don't they have red boots? What's up with that? What changes color on this guy? Oh my goodness. Like, legitimately, if we could just swap both colors on this, it would work. This design would be really great. This one would work like perfectly because it's got the black lines and everything, but it's just not the right color swap, which is super annoying, honestly, because that one would have been so good for like to use on this. Okay, well, here we have red boots, so sort of works, but the problem is you have the big giant green, which is not even on this character because he's got yellow, blue, and red as the main three colors, and pretty much the only colors, and a little bit of black lines. But those are the colors we're supposed to focus on. Ooh, what about this? Of course, the bottom part of the boots gets recolored as well. We're really running out of options here very quickly. It's almost always that the top part of the legs gets color swapped, so... Okay, well, I guess based on that, we have to just kind of go with this as our option, because that's the only way we're going to get anything remotely close to it. Now, the hip color seems red on this character, so we're going to just go on ahead and bring that in. So that looks pretty good. Then, I'm actually wondering, maybe we should try to bring a little bit of the black stripes into the hip color, if there is anything that could be recolored like that. Almost maybe like this. That's sort of maybe could work. But it's just the problem is because we don't have any of it on the legs, it makes it difficult to bring it into the rest of the design. So I think for now we'll just stick with the regular blank colors. Okay, so that's good. Oh man, I just realized the arms. How the heck are we going to do? Oh, okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Because we're going to make the hands red. Then the arms, we're going to do a color split on into two. We're going to do a blue at the top, and it's got to be like a weird, not weird, but like a very specific blue, which is like a bright, that's too dark. That's too light. I feel like it's this one. That one is like the closest to what I see there. And then the other half should be yellow. So there is the design for that. This is, I told you guys, this is going to be legitimately the most colorful character we have done. Oh, man. Okay. Now, torso is going to be really tough on this guy. And so will be the face, honestly. He does have a big, ginormous jaw. So I feel like for that, we can kind of use the trick we've usually done, which is kind of use something like this. So we could make the jaw yellow. And then that allows us to make most of the head red, and he has yellow eyebrows and green eyes. Do all the Ben 10 aliens have green eyes? They're just like, I don't know, I thought of that. It seems like that's the case. He does have like an actual Lego top head, so that works for us well. And then how the heck are we going to do the yellow eyebrows? That's the part that's difficult. There really isn't a lot of faces in the game, unfortunately, that have the green eyes. So because of that, we kind of have to go back to... Ooh, wait a minute. What if I picked... Oh, no, because the eyes... You see, I was like, what if I pick a character that has big eyebrows? Like maybe a character like this, for example, right? And then the benefit here would be that we recolor this and then go into this selection, go into here, and we would recolor the headpiece or the hair pieces to be yellow. So it kind of would work. But the problem is that obviously then we don't get the green eyes. Because even if I choose the typical mask that we would use, that would cover up those eyebrows. Oh, yeah. Why is there so few characters that have green eyes? Like, what is up with that? We just need some glowing green eyes. Is that really too much to ask? Like, there's not even a lot of customs here that have... I think none of them actually have green eyes. Do they? Like, this is green shadow, or like shading. Sorry. If I could even talk properly. Just stinks, because basically because of that, there's no way for us to have the green eyes, and unless if there's something in presets. Let's actually check the presets first. Maybe there's something I'm missing out on. Okay, well, that gives us sort of the green eyes, but Green eyes, but not yellow eyebrows. Although green eyes, which I kind of like. You know what? We'll go for it. Because honestly, at this point, I don't want to just give all the aliens the exact same green goggles that we've been using. Because it's becoming, like, repetitive at this point, you know? That looks all right. But I feel like the Jon Stewart green eyes look way cooler. Because they're actually, like, glowing green. So I think that looks just much neater. So we'll go with that, and now we're going to need to figure out the most difficult aspect of this character, and that's the body. Because the body needs to be, the top of it is red, the middle is blue, and then yellow, and then the hips go into red, so that's fine. But basically, like I just described, it's 3 different colors, kind of going one after another after another. I have no idea how the heck we're going to do this. This is going to be insanely difficult to figure out. Because we need a top color of red, middle blue, and then yellow. Top red, middle blue, and then yellow. Holy moly. Is there any character that could fit that type of a costume? I guess we just gotta keep scrolling. What about this? Okay, well, that gives us the red and the yellow, but it doesn't really take care of the blue. It's not even really yellow. It's more gold, so I know, but I'm trying to figure out something that could... Ooh, what about... no. Yeah, because it recolors everything. I thought for a second I saw the red X, the blue, so I was like, ooh, kind of. We kind of get the colors in there, but nope. I wonder what would this look like in red. Not great. It gives us blue and red, I guess. And then we get glowing white or glowing blue. But we need some yellow as well. Man. I don't think there's any designs in this game that have, like, such a specific breakdown where it's, like, color after color after color. So that's gonna probably prove to be the most difficult aspect of this guy. What about this? Okay, well, that gives us gold, yellow, or sorry, gold, red, and a little bit of blue shading. So it can kind of work. I sort of think that that's a possibility for us there. You know? Kind of possible to try to use that one, maybe. I actually kind of like the way that that looks, actually. Who was that? What is this torso? Dr. Fate. Okay, cool. That's definitely a contender for our best design. Now this, again, sort of works, but without the blue in there, not really ideal, obviously. This gives us the blue color, but we need the red and the yellow in there. Ooh. Now this gives us all the colors that we need, but a completely different design than what we want. Although, I'm not going to lie, that's probably the best design we've seen so far, because it gives us all the colors that we need for this costume, as difficult as it is to design. I do have one other idea before we, like, decide on anything. So I will say, I think this is my favorite up until this point, is the Black Lightning, because at least with this one, we get kind of most of the designs that we want. No, that one won't work. What about that? Just curious what it would look like with the shading and everything. Yeah, okay. So my other idea is to use one of the custom bodies, and if we used, let's say, one of the ones that has a belt, does it have one color? Okay, it does have double colors. So if, let's say, we did red, then we made the belt yellow, right? And then we made a decal blue, but it's supposed to be green. Like, that's kind of an option as well, you know? But I feel like he looks so plain like this. Like, it just looks kind of super duper lame, honestly. So because of that, I think it's better if we just stuck to one of the preset torsos. And in this case, I think, yeah, I just can't imagine any of these other ones working out better than the one we had chosen. So I think the best option here is to probably use the Black Lightning torso. Just because at least it gives us all the colors that the costume has. So we're kind of close to the design that we would need. What about this? I wonder, like, sometimes, yeah. I mean, that looks cool, but it's not really what we're going for. Because sometimes I was wondering, like, maybe if I recolor a red costume into blue, maybe some of the red remains. You know? And then that way we can still kind of make it work. This actually looks pretty decent too, because it gives us the logo across the chest. So I kind of like this concept as well. I think this one looks kind of cool too. But again, it doesn't really give us all 3 colors, whereas the Black Lightning torso gives us the 3 colors that we need, you know? So I think that's the one we're going to go with. Okay, so we're going to pick that. And the other thing I guess maybe we should add to this character would be probably, I think at least, scale, because he looks ginormous in the pictures. Like, he does not look like a small character, so we'll give him the growth ability as well. All right, and time to change the name to Bloxx. B-L-O, 2 X's, and that is Bloxx, everybody. That is our take on Bloxx. Like I said, I did not think that this character would be difficult to build, and I think for the most part I was right. This is definitely the least amount of time that we have taken so far on any of these customs, I think at least. Just because, I don't know, I guess maybe because it's a Lego-based character, it's kind of easy to build him in a Lego game. I do wish I could have given him in some way, shape, or form, like longer arms, or maybe even in some way like larger fists, because I think that would have made the character look even more accurate. But outside of that, I have to say, like, I think it actually looks pretty cool. Like, I think we got, for the most part, the colors right. It is odd because now that I'm looking through, like as I'm scrolling through the images, it does look like sometimes the blue, because the blue that I chose is right from the top picture where it's like, I think this is a toy. Yeah, it is a toy. And the blue on there is like way baby blue, whereas I'm looking in the show and it looks like maybe it's a darker blue. So we can adjust that maybe on the shoulders. So if you guys think we should adjust that, let me know. I think that would be a somewhat cool adjustment. But regardless, let me know what you guys think of Bloxx. I thought this was a pretty good take on the character, especially considering how difficult it is to get a character like this done up. It's not the easiest of tasks because, again, he has a very unique look to him. But I think we did an overall pretty decent job. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I also do very much look forward to hearing what other aliens you guys would love to see built in the future. Have an absolutely fantastic day, guys, and I do hope that I'll see you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone!